In a world obsessed with happiness, we often find ourselves in a relentless pursuit of joy and satisfaction. We scroll through social media, bombarded by images of perfect lives and constant smiles. We chase after the next big thing, believing it will bring us the happiness we crave. But what if this very chase is what's making us unhappy? Mark Manson's The Subtle Art of Not Giving a offers a refreshing counterpoint. Instead of telling us to always be positive, Manson suggests that it's okay to embrace the negative aspects of life. He argues that by accepting our limitations and focusing on what truly matters, we can lead more fulfilling lives. Manson argues that constantly chasing happiness can actually make us miserable. When we set unrealistic expectations for ourselves, we are bound to face disappointment. The pressure to always be happy can lead to anxiety and stress, making us feel like failures when we don't measure up. We have limited time and energy. Every moment we spend worrying about things that don't matter is a moment we could have spent on something meaningful. Time is our most precious resource, and once it's gone, we can't get it back. We can't care about everything. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with information and demands on our attention. It's easy to get overwhelmed and lose sight of what's truly important. We need to be selective about where we invest our time and energy. This is where the subtle art comes in. By practicing mindfulness and being intentional about our choices, we can focus on what truly matters. It's about finding clarity and peace in a chaotic world. It's about making decisions that align with our values and priorities. It's about choosing our battles. Not every problem deserves our attention, and not every challenge is worth our effort. By being selective, we can conserve our energy for the things that truly matter. We can focus on the battles that align with our values and goals. We need to determine what truly matters to us. This requires introspection and self-awareness. We need to take the time to reflect on our values and priorities. What are the things that bring us joy and fulfillment? What are the goals that align with our true selves? What are the values and goals we're willing to invest our limited fucks in? This is a crucial question that requires honest reflection. By identifying our core values and setting meaningful goals, we can direct our energy towards what truly matters. We can make choices that lead to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. This selective investment leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. When we focus on what truly matters, we can experience deeper satisfaction and joy. We can celebrate our victories no matter how small, and cherish the meaningful moments we share with others. By embracing the subtle art of not giving we can lead lives that are rich with purpose and fulfillment. Manson encourages us to be ruthless in our prioritization. If we try to care about everything, we spread ourselves too thin. We become overwhelmed and ultimately achieve very little. Instead, we should identify our top priorities. These are the things that resonate deeply with our values and aspirations. By focusing our energy on these key areas, we can make a real impact and find true satisfaction. Society often pressures us to strive for an unrealistic standard of perfection. Manson rejects this notion. He encourages us to embrace our flaws and imperfections. Our imperfections make us unique. They tell our story. Trying to conform to some idealized version of ourselves only leads to frustration and unhappiness. True happiness comes from accepting and celebrating our authentic selves. Section 4. The importance of values and meaning. Manson stresses the importance of having a clear set of values. Values give our lives direction. They provide a framework for making decisions and navigating challenges. Without strong values, we're easily swayed by external pressures and fleeting desires. By identifying our core values, we gain a sense of purpose and direction. This leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Section 5. Accepting what you can't control. Life is full of uncertainty and things we can't control. From unexpected weather changes to sudden traffic jams, these moments remind us of the unpredictability of life. Manson argues that we shouldn't waste energy trying to control the uncontrollable. Imagine trying to push a boulder uphill or getting frustrated over a car breaking down. These situations are beyond our control, and focusing on them only drains our energy. This only leads to anxiety and frustration. When we fixate on things we can't change, it creates a cycle of stress and helplessness. The more we try to control, the more anxious we become. Instead, we should focus on what we can control: our thoughts, our actions, our responses to challenges. Writing in a journal or exercising are ways to channel our energy positively. These activities help us regain a sense of control over our lives. By accepting the things we can't change, we free ourselves to focus on what truly matters. Walking in nature or reading a book can bring peace and clarity. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing to direct our energy towards what we can influence, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Section 6. The power of taking action. Manson emphasizes the importance of taking action, even in the face of fear and uncertainty. It's easy to get stuck in analysis paralysis, overthinking every decision. However, real progress comes from taking action. Even small steps forward can lead to significant results over time. By embracing action, we gain confidence and momentum, moving closer to our goals. Section 7. Finding meaning in the mundane. Many people chase grand achievements, believing that happiness lies in extraordinary experiences. Manson challenges this belief, suggesting that the pursuit of grandiosity often leads to a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. We are conditioned to think that only the big moments matter, but this mindset can leave us feeling empty and constantly yearning for more. He suggests that meaning can be found in the everyday, in the seemingly mundane aspects of life. It's in the shared laughter over a home-cooked meal, the quiet moments of reflection, and the simple acts of kindness that we often overlook. These are the moments that truly enrich our lives and give us a sense of purpose. It's about appreciating the small things, like the satisfaction of planting flowers and watching them grow, or the joy of savoring a piece of homemade pie. These small acts can bring immense joy and fulfillment. The simple pleasures that make up our daily lives are often the most meaningful. Watching a child play with a pet or taking a leisurely walk in the park can be profoundly satisfying. These moments remind us of the beauty and simplicity of life. By finding joy in the present moment, we can cultivate a deeper sense of peace and contentment. Practices like meditation and yoga help us to stay grounded and appreciate the here and now, rather than constantly striving for something more. We cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment that transcends the pursuit of fleeting happiness. Journaling can help us reflect on our daily experiences and recognize the value in them, while watching a sunset can remind us of the natural beauty that surrounds us. By embracing these moments, we can find a deeper, more lasting sense of fulfillment.